Thripsy Pillowings, Inky Tinky Pubblebuscle Apple Scraps, Flosky, Beeble Trimble Flosky, Ockle, Scratch-a-Bibble Bongy-Bo, Viddle Squibble Tog-a-Tog, Ferry Moyacity, Ampsky, Rampsky, Flampsky, Dampsky, Cockle Feather Squigs, Flinky Wisty Pom, Slushy Pip. A letter to Evelyn Baring from Edward Lear, again silently. Yeah, we were doing many movements then. We were changing from one to the other, from P to B, Pobble, Boscle, Apple, Scraps, Flosky, Beeble, Burble, Tremble, Flosky, Ockle, Ockle, Scratch-a-Bibble, Bongy-Bo. Yeah, and so on. B, P. Ockle, K, K, K. Lots of L's. And so on. There were many there. And we were changing from one to the other. We were doing something. We were again, as I say, coming out of our nerves. We were doing something with our limbs. And we were changing all the time when we were moving. To move, change or do. That's the origin of the word immune or immune system. It goes back to the Indo-Germanic word mei, as I perhaps have said before, which means to move, to change or to do. Not staying in the same rut all the time. Yeah, and all of those, that changing, that strengthens our immune system. The farming land is very weak. It doesn't produce solid food anymore, perhaps. And if we want to change every moment, not just to have food, it's but a bit finer, more delicate, and it has more in it, so that we enjoy it more. We all have the drive to do that. The drive to shed the new shell and make it more beautiful and more full. And maybe it's not a poison that we put on the fields or that we feed to the animals, or a poison coming into us that causes what's happening at the moment. Maybe it was like that before, and maybe it's because we've got a poison in us that we don't get out of us. Okay? Maybe we've got this in us. And we've got to get it out. We've got to shed the new shell. And if we don't, with gestures, with movement, with gestures, the S and the T, grabbing it and lifting it out, what's inside us, and it fixing it with the T a bit. And if we don't take out what's inside us, maybe, it festers in us. Festers. And here's also the ST, it's trying to be lifted out and looked at, and the ST that's in gesture and festing and pestilence. But the pestilence leads to and maybe we have this fear again to get our real self out, like Nelson Mandela said. But now through eurythmy we have a method, a technique to get it out, to become stronger. And see where we're going. G, the ing is a very strong with the upper arm, double G. And then we're entering more into life. We're entering like the sun. We're entering like the sun into life. And we can be all those 12 virtues that are like the 12 sounds, and take our career, our life, the same thing maybe, more serious.